Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again at the N-Scale San Diego layout, and I'm going to show you a couple things I completed this weekend while the Bachmann 484 Northern Santa Fe 3783 is running. That's a recent acquisition I just got a couple days ago. Got some issues, it's a story for another time, but here it is, it's running. So I'm going to stop that in the background here. Pull forward a little more. Alright. So what I got done this weekend, I got crossing signals installed by the company We Honest, the same Chinese manufacturer as the traffic intersection lights here. So there's the crossing gates, and sometime I will improve the coloration, blend, weathering of the roads there and so on. And in addition to the crossing gates, I got the laser cut covered wagon kit installed. It came with two, so there's the one assembled kind of OEM style, and then I did the second wagon as a planter, because in Old Town San Diego they have a couple wagons that are used as vegetative planters. And then the biggest thing that really kind of brings things alive is I added all the peeps I had. Believe it or not, everything I'm showing you today, it's supposed to be 100 people in the Eve model set, which was, geez, I can't remember. It wasn't any more than $15 for 100 people. But when you look at the set, laid out on a paper plate, it's not quite doesn't look like 100, because they have these couples here which are molded together. So I'm thinking that they count one of these molds as two people in the set. You'll see there's quite a few of them. I would say the couples made up about probably 35% of the head count for the figure set. And then let's see what else. So I covered the crossing gates, the covered wagon coaches, the people. Oh yeah, I used what was left of the fencing. There wasn't really a great prototypical use for the fencing. It just adds to the vibe of Old Town San Diego with the old logwood fencing. So there's that. And so now I'm just going to do a little close-up pan around to show the scenes with the folks going on. Got people seated on the outdoor dining benches there. Difficult to capture character scenes in N-Scale, but I got a couple going on. This is the cantina here. I got these dudes waving, arms open, greeting each other. Couple things like that going on. Did the best I can with what I had to work with here. And for now, I just put, because I think it's a totally different situation I need to tackle with populating people on the city side of the layout, but I did put a few, or three. And that base plate is where the Cosmopolitan Hotel is going to go. So that is what I got going on this weekend with the layouts. And I believe my next project here, I'm going to start assembling the hotel there, getting that painted. And that will pretty much, at that point, semi-complete the Old Town section. And then I'm going to concentrate more on the downtown section over here as far as details and activity. And oh yeah, I haven't, you've probably seen in my last video of this layout, I had some vehicles on there, but I haven't glued them down yet. I just have some very generic vehicles here, and so I'm going to glue those down, but I'm not going to acquire any more generic vehicles. I'm going to start looking at some Oxford models things. There's this Herbie the Love Bug I have my eye on. There's some other pretty cool vehicles I have my eye on to populate the streets here. And this drive here. And also a really cool trailer I have my eye on to give it a real San Diego vibe. Yeah, I definitely need to get more people. By the time I'm done, I imagine I will probably have, as far as people figures go, probably around maybe 200 on the total layout, I guess if you call that. I'm going to call this 80 people. You know, you could call it 100 with the fused couples, but I'm going to call it 80. So I would say I probably need about another 80 or so to populate the rest of the layout, including what's going on back here. And I'm going to start mixing in a few special Woodland Scenics pics of people, just to kind of mix things up to make some certain scenes and stuff like that. The problem with Woodland Scenics is they tend to model a lot of post-war scenes. They don't do a lot of modern buildings and people, but I'll try and pick out some appropriate folks from them to mix into the population to kind of blend things up a little bit. So that's it for this weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining me again. And I will catch up with you soon.